Evening all, and welcome back to Kerbalism. So, between episodes, I have gone to each of the three different launch sites, the one here, the desert airfield, and the northern one, and collected all the science. So we have 77.9 science there. It's a lot more complicated than I thought, because I had to go there 3 times for each craft, because even with 2 command pods put together, a whopping 4 megabytes of storage was not enough. So, let's get radial decouplers. I think that's a good idea. And let's get some electricity, because I think we're going to need that, as well as the experimental storage unit. That will be helpful, I feel. Yeah. And probes, so we can send probes off. Whoa. Don't have to risk Kerbals. That's probably a good thing. Yeah, let's get probes. There we go. We can have access to monopropellant oxygen fuel cell in fuel cell. Mystery goo in laboratory experiments. I don't know. Oh, that? Let's see. Yeah, this was the random science craft. It had oxygen tanks for the monopropellant fuel cells, and just all the science on it. And yeah, even with both these cranked up to 4 meg, it's 2 meg each. It wasn't enough. So, science. We now have a science junior. Ooh. And that has 4 slots in it. And mystery. I'm not sure what you meant by mystery goo in the science experiments. Unless that's something that I'm just not aware of yet. I don't know. Oh, there are different colours to that. I did not know that. That's obviously a stock thing that I've just completely ignored. Cool. Right. So, we need to get this contract complete that I completely got wrong. We need to be flying between 30 and 150 meters a second at a certain altitude. So, and we need to stage into one of those rockets. So, I'm thinking, if we put the hammer on here, nope. I'm not going to do science yet. If we actually, let's use a probe for this, because that seems like such a better idea. Do you have reaction wheel? You do not. Light, might, radiation scan, seismic scan, sensors. What the hell? Ooh, okay. You don't have a reaction wheel. I don't know if we have reaction wheels. No, we don't. Okay, so we will go with a manned flight for this, or a Kerbal flight. So, let's put on our parachute. Let's put on a adapter there, and we'll put this on the bottom there. We'll put on another adapter, and then we need to figure out how to get to 57,000 meters. What if we went with, we'll go with swivel again. Bomb. That's 1,100 down to the. I mean, we only have to activate it, we don't actually have to fire it. So I'm going to put a little bit of fuel in there. Let's make the command pod white just because I can. Now these can be white as well. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. We'll have a big white sounding rocket, but no differences to it. 5 ignitions for that, that's fine. And I'm thinking that should do it. That should take us where we need to go. 04, are we on 04? Save. Yep. 03, 032, 04, yeah, there we go. Okay. 01, oh, we didn't have a 02? Or didn't save a 02? Okay. Yeah, I think that should take us up far enough. And we can throttle this engine so we can change our speed and other bits and pieces, so we don't have to worry too much about that. And then we can come down nice and gently with the parachute. So we have a plan. Who's going to go? Who's going to go? Jeb, Yeah, why not? Okay. Let's go to a different site. This way we can aim sort of that way and maybe land in a different biome, I think. Possibly. Don't know. We'll sort of go straight up and then lean over that way a little bit there. I'm going to turn the crew report on straight away because that might actually do something, and bring up the contract and go. Let's lean that way ever so slightly. Now we need to get up high, so I'm not worried about the speed for the moment. Or perhaps this needs to be above 60. I could slow down because we really don't need to be going that fast. Although, then again, we might as well get there as quick as we can. So basically, once we can get to 65-ish, I would say. Let's go 65, there we go. Drag will slow us down, that should bring us within that there. And then as you get close to that point, obviously you slow down. So, yeah. And we've got a little bit of fuel left to try and boost us up if things go terribly wrong when we get there, which I don't think they're going to. In fact, we're probably going to overshoot slightly. So, yeah. Might want to head north. Put ourselves that way. Aim over there somewhere. Oh, be very careful though. Not got very much fuel inside that at all, so. Yeah, okay, that went up a lot further. We didn't get as much drag as I thought we'd get on the craft. But it still should be okay. We should be slowing down rapidly enough to get to where we need to go. And then I just need to stage it. So let's do that. No, let's not. Let's do that. And we are slowing down. Are we slowing down enough? Oh dear. Nope, I don't think we are. Nope, we're going to get above our range. Okay, let's fire the engine that way. And hopefully when we come back down, damn it. Nope, got it wrong. Got it wrong. Okay. Okay. Should have saved the engine for the way down, because of course we're now going to come down and be way too fast. Let's point up. Let's ditch that. And nope, not even that slowed us down fast enough. Okie dokie. And launching the parachute won't help here at all. So, right, okay. So we got that one wrong. That's fine. That's fine, okay. We shall come back down. Did we get any crew reports? No. I think so. We'll come down and see where we land. Maybe get a surface sample. And we shall try again. Okay, so no luck on the surface sample, but we did manage to complete our flying low over Kerbin crew report. So at least we got something. But let's blast. Oh dear. Nearly pushed the craft over way too much then. Okay, so we're gonna head south apparently. Oops. Okay. Yep, we're going to head south apparently. Slightly sharper trajectory, but I'm going to go up to, I think, 62. We'll aim at 62 this time. There, like that. Okay. And the idea being that now we'll definitely stop inside the area. We should be doing everything correctly for the mission this time. I might push the craft over whilst we're in a bit of a thicker atmosphere, although we're not really, but I think we're going to be okay. I said that last time. Didn't really go well, did it? I want to be slightly above because we got to do still 30 meters a second. So, although you don't stop when you're traveling this way, you are traveling at a speed that way. So, maybe I should actually turn this craft around so we can slow ourselves down. Surface. We want to do something like that. Head south. Point south. Because we may have to actually slow ourselves down a bit. So with the correct height, now let's get speed. And yeah, because we're travelling sideways so much, we're not going to do it. So let's fire the engine that way. Is that gone? Ditch that stage there. And we should, hopefully, damn it, we're too high. No. No. Okay. Well, let's hope we can drop back down to 62,000 before we speed up too much. Don't think that's going to happen, do you? No. Nope, just missed it again. Okay, they flipped over. Damn, right. Okay, let's go for third time. Okay, let's not. So I stopped recording and then I realised I could still fire this booster. Slowed down to just over 100 meters a second, right clicked and click run test, and it did it. It gave me the engine. The mission. So okay. Second time's kind of a charm, I suppose then. So yeah, I don't know where we're coming down. I think might be in the mountains, which is somewhere completely new. So that is running. Let's ditch that. Let's fire the parachute as well. And let's see where we land. Okay, yeah, definitely looks like the mountains. Please fire that parachute. Oh, that was worrying. Yeah, because it was. I don't know whether this matters, whether it's set to ground mode or ocean mode, but I think it does. I think because that only just fired very quickly there. That was a little worrying. Okay, well, we're going to come down in the mountains. So we have a crew report. Accelerate time for the crew report. I don't think I upgraded the computer on this. No, I don't think I did. Oh, but it's only 200 kilobytes, I think. Oh, don't close that. Surface sample and that. Nope, that. Thank you. Show information. Yeah, 256 kilobits, and we have 300 left. Awesome. That's good. That's very good. So there we go. Accelerate time. Job done there. Awesome. Board. 256 transferred, which should leave us with 51 kilobits and 25 kilograms of snow. Really? You picked up 25 kilograms of snow with your bare hands? You're an impressive Kerbal. Well, of course he's an impressive Kerbal. He's Jeb. Yeah, we've got a bit more science. Not a great deal. But more importantly, we got the contract completed. So we're back up to pretty much the funds we were before I started trying that. So, yeah. Okay. That's fine. We can't unlock anything new. All this is 45s in it. Yeah. So, I suppose we do have a get to orbit, which we can do. We can do that. We can get to orbit. We can get all the science things. We do have some more science as well. It's got anything in flight. Tested launch pad. The launch pad. That was the one I thought I picked last time, but I didn't. So we'll pick that one because that's easy to do. So getting into orbit is not as easy as it sounds. So let's make a new craft here. We're going to pick the standard command pod because that as well doesn't have a reaction wheel, does it? Yes, it does. It does have a reaction wheel. No, it doesn't. These don't have a reaction wheel, but they have a built-in decoupler. They do have a larger computer by default, but no. Going with the standard command pod. Let's upgrade you. There we go. And we're going to grab a Science Junior as well, because we haven't used them yet. I'm guessing they're going to be the same. They're going to get depleted as they get used. There might need more ones of them, but we will find out. We'll find out. Let's stick the usual assortment on the sides. Boom, and what are you? Yeah. You can go over here. The temperature scan's a lot smaller, so that's there we go. Right. Okie dokie. So the experimental storage basically just stores so many slots of information. The reason it doesn't have a hard drive in it for storage, that I understand, is because anything that's stored on the hard drive can actually be transmitted back to Kerbal. So I could put a Communitron on here, which is what I should be doing a long time ago, which I did do on the original craft and haven't done sim. But we can do that with it. Oh, come on. Make sure it doesn't snap off in flight. And we can transmit data back from orbit. You can't do it in flight because obviously it would break off. Yeah, but that can store and the idea of that would be you can have a decoupler. Obviously not that size, that would be a bit stupid, but you can have a decoupler for it. You could stick a couple parachutes on it and you could just eject that and let that go, and it could be recovered, and then there you go, you've got your bits and pieces. Possibly stick a little probe on it or something. Yeah, and then that could be recovered back to Earth and or back to Kerbal, sorry, and there's your science, and your ships could stay in orbit, or, well, like I said, the idea would be if you sent a probe to the moon, I suppose you would only have to bring technically that bit back. So yeah, although that could only store Science Junior and Mystery Goo, because surface samples it can leak Kerbal's for, so we won't worry about that for now because we've got enough. I'm going to put 2 slots in that just in case something goes on with these, or that's got 4 slots, so maybe not, maybe we've got 4 slots there. Okay. And I'm going to start all these as well because it's just easier if they're started from the offset. Not that one, not the Mystery Goo, and not that because they have special situations, but all the rest of them, they're data, so that's fine. So we also want to have a parachute and, well, more than one parachute, I suppose. So what if I actually moved all these up here? Oh, we don't need 2 of them. No, definitely don't need 2 of each of those. You should go down the bottom, you should go there, and then the thermometer can go on this side when I'm not covering it with parachutes. Oh. The Mystery Goo can go on that side. Not exactly balanced, but yeah, not even connected technically, floating in the air. Meh, not worried. Right, and that should be enough parachutes for that to land without anything going wrong. So, Orbital 1, because this is what it's going to be. We have external life support if we need it. We have enough for 5 days. We're only going to get to orbit and then come back down again, so I'm not all that fussed about that. Right, let's put a decoupler down. Okay, let's put a small fuel tank, and I'm going to lock it off. So that's our return fuel. Then we're going to have 5 of these. Do you know what? Let's go with the orange. 5. Orange. How many other colours? That's got a grey. Go with that one. I've got grey up this way. Cool. We'll go with the trusty old orange. The classic look. We use the swivel again because I want the gimbal. That's not enough to get to orbit, but that's fine. That's fine because we have radial decouplers now. So we can go up here and we can put something there. And then we can put... Was it the thumper we want to test? Yeah, the thumper. 2 of those on. It's going to throw us over our weight limit. Yeah, way over our weight limit. Okay. But that would, in theory, not quite get us to orbit. What if I fired that with them? 506. Better that way. Okay, so that would kind of work. I'm going to move them down slightly. There we go. Right. So that would work. That would get us there. Oh no, that needs to be moved even down. Oh, mistake. There we go. Oh, I moved it down further than that. I want them lower than the main engine so it sits proudly on the launch pad. So yeah, so that's how can we save that? Can we turn off water repellent? It doesn't really help. I think I know it's 4,000 to get to orbit, but let me consult my special map of thingy. So from the surface of Kerbal to low orbit, it says 4,080. What if we did if we did perfectionist? You can technically get to orbit in 3,400 if you get the absolute perfect trajectory and get everything correct. We're not going to do that, but then that gives me a bit more in it. I reckon I can get to orbit with that. Maybe not the first go, but I reckon it's doable. So we need to upgrade our launch pad. Save. So yeah, this needs to be upgraded because we don't have enough. We need 140 tons. There we go. That'll just about cover it. In fact, that'll way more than normal cover it. I could, in theory, put another tank on there. There we go. 4,000. That'll do. That'll do. That's the magic number I'm happy with. 4,000. So we launch those 2, get us up there. Then we launch that. Get us all the way and detach that. Get us all the way up there. Turn around, attach that, get us back in. That's got an alternator in it, so we'll be okay for power. Yeah. Do you know what? I am going to actually... No, I'm not going to start them. I know we can do this at the launch pad, but I don't want to do it yet. So, yes, we want to just head straight up and... well, not head up, we want to head east, don't we? So, Jeb, are you ready? Are you ready? Okay, and go. Hey, here we go, right. Lean over, lean over, lean over. It's probably too steep too early on. Or probably not, actually. Probably tend to get my things a bit off. Normally I have camera tools to do some fancy launches and other bits and pieces, but although it does work, and I did actually get it working with 1.8, it was doing some weird things. The camera side of it worked fine, but then when you come out of the camera thing, I had problems with the controls and stuff, so yeah. Okay, break them off. Away they go. Go kaboomy. Ooh, damn it, damn it, damn it. Ooh, we're losing control. We're losing control. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. There we go. We're back. We're back. Okie dokie. There we go. Oh, we did a bit of a flip there. Not ideal. Not ideal. That's because I'm leaning over too hard and we're too low in the atmosphere for it to counter. Okay. And I'm kind of eyeballing this because I don't have Kerbal Engineer, which I should have. I should have put this on here. We do have the computer for that, so. But I didn't. I didn't. So we're doing it this way. Hopefully we can get to orbit. Pushing straight along now. Yeah, that's what happens if you lean over too early. You push over. You end up, the atmosphere is too thick, it grabs onto the craft and ends up flipping you over. Don't want that. Don't want that at all. Let me bring this up so it gives me timings for how long I've got left. I don't know what, we're 110. Let's see how that goes. Do we have any science experiments running? I've noticed that I think this is supposed to give you more information than it does, or it should give you more information than it does. I think this is designed well, but it's but oddly enough, you actually go to devices and or the auto button there, and it actually tells you the timings on things when they start doing stuff. How long has it got left to do things? I kind of feel as if that shouldn't be there. That should be in here as like an overall window. When you first open it up, it should just come up with a current experiments running, but I know nothing. I know nothing, because I'm not a programmer by any stretch of the imagination. So we're in orbit, so I want to do the mystery goo, and I want to do the material study. And they're both running. Awesome. And I kind of need to have that open. Well, that's, hold on, we've got 20 minutes for the material study. Wow. Okay. And yeah, this is the problem. We're not going to be able to do this because we simply don't have the electricity. I didn't put any. Oh, I didn't put any. What's it on here? I didn't put any oxygen, so we can't get any extra power. I was going to do that, and I didn't. I made a mistake. Oh dear. Right, let's get over here. We're running out of batteries. Yeah, we know. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Don't worry. Don't worry. We might stop this. Stop that. Stop that. Stop that. Stop that. Oh, and I've got to be careful as well because I've only got so many ignitions. I've got one more left. Right, so this is going to have to be our orbital insertion. Hopefully. There we are. We are in orbit. Jeb, welcome to orbit. How does that make you feel? Awesome. There you go. Done. Done. Awesome. So we can turn off the SAS and we have 30 minutes of electricity. If we turn that on, we end up with 30 seconds of electricity. Okay. So you can run. Invalid. You can run. You were running. Oh, sorry. Are you running? You are running. Yeah. Okay. Where they're all waiting. Crew report is waiting. Can you EVA? You can. Yeah. Self sample's not right. Let's get an EVA. There we go. Jeb is in orbit. He is happy. He's not floating around the tin can because I don't want to let go yet. Can't get a surface sample. I can't think why. Might have something to do with their, just scrape it off the edge of the command pod. It'd be fine. It'd be fine. So we can't do time warp. We can do it normal time warp, but we can't do We can do physics time warp, but we can't do normal time warp because it ends up glitching through the craft and explodifying, and we don't want that. Okay, right. Back in you go. Back in you go. So let's... Can't walk around to anywhere. Let's accelerate around the planet here. And then we will park our engine and go back down. Oh, we're in the radiation belt. Oh, did we get any new science there? Possibly. I don't know. Let's see. Anything going? Nope. Nope. We are getting bombarded by radiation. Little concerning. We don't want Jeb to be glowing green. He's green, but we don't want him glowing green. That's not going to be good for him. So let's fire the engine. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Right. Okay, turn off the SES and let's just drop down into the planet. Engine failed. Oh! Wait, what? The engine failed whilst we was in flight. Oh. That could have been costly. We do have some more fuel that we obviously didn't use because we now don't have any. It's a critical failure. We can't do anything about it. Yeah, I guess you just do get random failures. That's worrying. Ooh. That's very worrying. Gonna have to definitely keep an eye on that because if you have a because I had two boosters on the side of this and I just wonder what would happen if one of the boosters failed. The whole thing would, wow. Okay, so actually having a escape system makes sense now. There's a point to it. Drop that down. Oh, why? No! No, my science. Why did that rotate round? Oh, and then transfer the science over as well. Oh, damn it. Oh well. Okay. Okay. Remember to transfer your science. It is important. That's the second time that's happened to me, and I'm not learning from my mistakes. Nope, not at all. Right. But we did end up getting into orbit, and we did get the thumper done. Oh yeah, because we launched it, didn't we? We launched with thumpers on board. That's why. Okie dokie. So let's descend down. Let's land in the water. See if we can get a surface sample from the water now, because we couldn't get one before. Okay, and we know we need like 10 times the storage for the electricity storage for the Science Junior. So we are learning. There is so much changed in Kerbalism. So much. It's it is really surprising. Kerbalism is now listed as a total conversion, and it really is. It completely changes the way the science system works as well. I like the changes to the science system. I know a lot of people would find it a bit frustrating, I suppose. Can't get a surface sample of water, so you can pick up 45 kilograms of snow, but you can't pick up some water, huh? Ooh. Strange. Yeah, I know some people would find it just annoying because it's obviously, now it's all just timed and you have to wait for things, but before you could get all the science from just going, so you go up, you just go, mysterious goo, blah blah, there you go, got all the science, job done. Now you have to hold it in certain places for that, because science does take time in real life. Science does take time, so I like these changes. Okay, so we got 17 science points. Probably a lot more that I lost. I didn't transfer them over. Meh, foolish. But we've got 717,000 credits now, which is good. And Jeb is level 1. Yay! I think that gives him the new guidance systems, which is really awesome. So what else can we unlock? What do we want? We get the Terrier. Quite a cool little engine. We can get plane parts, so we can go and do some flying high, flying low things, or we can just basically go and visit loads of different biomes with that. That's quite useful. And reaction wheel. Ooh. I kind of want to go for batteries. Can't go for batteries, too expensive. Okay, so we won't go for batteries. And we get the deployable science, which I've not played with at all yet. I have the expansion, but I've not used them, so I don't know. So yeah, but we'll leave that for next episode. So yeah, orbit achieved. Awesome. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. I hope to see you again in the next one. And until then, as always, have fun.